Hello and welcome to round 3 of the Skill Issue Championship Series 2020. As things stand, Daniel Ricciardo is in first, Checo second, Verstappen's third, Lando is best of the rest. But Imola is a tough track and it's going to be an interesting weekend. So obviously I'm still lacking any points, but I've been practicing, I've been trying real hard to get less crap, and I'm going to try and have a good weekend. So for this video, rather than cutting down the stream, I had to record it separate for two reasons. One is I knew I was going to have trouble with the track and I probably have to restart the race. Two is my microphone wasn't doing the microphone thing, so I couldn't stream it. But I'm going to cut it down, and I'm actually going to skip practice because literally one thing of note happened and it was just this. So we'll go ahead and watch the hot lap of qualifying. It wasn't much of a lap. I unfortunately struggle with this track. It's not my favorite, it's not my best, it's actually kind of a nightmare. Everything is too thin and I am a wide little boy, so I did my best, I did what I could.
Just done a 114.74. The leader has just done a 114.22. Car left. Still there. Clear left.
And as you can see here, I qualified dead last by quite some margin, almost a second behind P19. But that's okay. The race is full of opportunities. I'm sure I'm just going to hit the track and I'm going to do as best I can, hopefully, to finally get a point or two. Wouldn't that be something? So with starting from the back, I knew I would have to be aggressive, try to make up some positions as soon as possible. So with the battery max, the race started, come off the line a little bit sloppy, but that's okay.
On your right side.
Very quickly, 2 positions gained. So we follow the pack, we're coming around the bends and getting ready, making sure my pit stop's set up. Go into the second chicane, nothing doing. But then I'm thinking to myself, wait, there's a hairpin coming up. Let's do something stupid.
Car right. Still there. Clear right.
So 4 positions in one sector. Not bad, not bad. But we got a lot of battery left and we're going to make use of it. So I'm just going to play the rest of the lap here. Now coming into the final corners of the lap, I'm thinking to myself, I've got space and time to do something dumb. Let's do a little bit of a dive.
Car right.
And there we go. P15, up 5 positions in one lap. And I stayed in P15 for a little bit actually with the AlphaTauri right behind me. So I'm just going to skip ahead to lap 3. So as I'm coming to the end of lap 3, I'm thinking this has already worked once before. Let me try it again and pull off a risky and ultimately pretty stupid, but successful move. And now as we go on to the start-finish straight, I'm thinking, oh, I've got DRS and a close pack in front of me. Let's see what I can do.
On your left. Clear left.
And so there you go. 3 full laps, 9 positions gained, and we're having a great time. So I spent a couple of long laps in P15 chasing down the car ahead of me, and I felt like I was making no progress, starting to get a little bit disappointed. The tires were wearing down, and I actually, coming into the start of the straight, got P10. Not on merit. There was a pit stop overlap, and it was okay. You know what? For the first time, I'm in points and I'm feeling good, and I know I'm coming up on my pit stop window, and I'm thinking to myself, in the last few races, all the other cars have gone from softs to softs, and I'm going to exploit that gap in the rule set and maybe do a little soft to soft swap of my own, so look out for that in a little bit. But for now, we're skipping ahead.
There's a bit of wear on your left side tyres.
Coming out of the pit stop on my new fresh soft tires, I find myself back in P18, but not discouraged because I've still got half a race to go, I've got plenty of battery, and it's time to get chasing. Now on lap 11, find myself in P14 with no action whatsoever. It's all been passing people in the pits, and I think it's time for some dodgy bullshit.
Car left.
So we make the pass stick, but then get a very confusing message from Jeff.
Come on, the big ragu. Nicely done. We've just cut the track. Push now. We can catch up here.
And then it's time to keep trying to climb. Just 3 positions left to try and get into the points. Gotta make a meal of it. Let's go. As we come up on the end of the penultimate, second to last lap, I'm in striking distance of the points. I'm in P11. I'm going to have DRS on the Ferrari ahead of me. And I think, oh my god, it's finally going to happen.
Left side. Clear left.
And it's about damn time. I find myself in the points coming to the end of the race in the third round of the championship. Now I have to spend the lap defending, and I'm just going to play the rest of the lap.
Left. 10th position. And there's the finish. Good result, mate. Well done.
And so there you have it. Finally, a championship point. I was a little worried, I'm going to be honest. I have the habit of bottling it in the last lap because I'm losing focus. I'm getting excited about it being the end of the race, what have you. I'm not great at this, but I'm having fun. And very exciting, finally, to get a point and to get on the board and to not be right at the bottom with a big donut beside my name. And so it's Valtteri on top, winning the race, and it's a actual Mercedes 1-2, Lewis Hamilton coming second, and Verstappen rounding off the podium number 3. Sainz best of the rest. Ricciardo finally gets knocked down a little bit. Albon actually having a pretty good recovery drive, but that's not important. What's important is if you look all the way back down there at the number 10, it's your boy. It's Canadian boy on top of Canadian Sebastian Vettel getting his first points of the championship series. Gotta love it. I'm gonna go party so hard.
He just fully turned into me.
And so here we are with the results in the driver standings. Daniel Ricciardo still on top, Verstappen leaping up to number 2. But that's not important. What's important is I have a point. I am just as good as Lance Stroll and not as good as Esteban Ocon. That's a dilemma, but that's okay. Next round is going to be Monza. That's going to be a fun race. No drama into turn 1, no heroics into Saint Devat. We're going to have a good race. I'm looking forward to it. Not sure when I'm going to record it. I'm probably going to try to do it like this again, rather than a stream. Because I liked it. Because it was nice to not have to think about what I'm saying while I'm driving. But that is that. Thanks for checking out the video. Have a very good new year. Drive safe, make friends, wash your hands, flush the toilets if you use them. Bye.